How does marginalized racial identity affect psychology? Imagine growing up feeling like you are constantly seen through a lens that doesn't quite match who you really are. That's what many people with marginalized racial identities experience every day. Their sense of self and how they interact with the world can be deeply influenced by societal views and cultural interactions. Racial identity isn't just about skin color or ethnicity. It's also about how society perceives and treats certain groups. When a racial group is marginalized, they often face social exclusion and fewer opportunities in areas like education, healthcare, and jobs. This can lead to ongoing stress, feelings of not belonging, and lower self-esteem. Over time, these feelings can affect mental health, increasing the chances of anxiety, depression, or trauma. People with marginalized racial identities often experience what is called double consciousness. This term, created by W.E.B. Du Bois, describes the internal conflict of seeing oneself through their own eyes and through society's negative stereotypes. It can cause confusion about who they really are and make them feel invisible or misunderstood. Institutional racism also plays a role. Laws and policies can create barriers that limit access to resources and opportunities. For example, higher rates of policing and incarceration among certain racial groups can lead to community trauma and collective psychological stress. These structural issues reinforce feelings of marginalization and can make it harder for individuals to develop a positive self-image. Socialization is another key factor. How people learn about themselves and their racial identity from family, friends, and society influences their confidence and resilience. When stereotypes are present or conflicting cultural expectations exist, it can be challenging to build a strong, positive sense of self. Addressing these issues requires mental health services that understand the impact of racial marginalization. Culturally sensitive approaches can help individuals affirm their identities and build resilience. Efforts to reduce discrimination and promote social inclusion are also vital. When communities and institutions work together, they can help marginalized individuals feel valued and supported. In the end, the way racial marginalization affects psychology is complex but clear. It creates social and emotional challenges that influence mental health and self-perception. Recognizing these effects helps us see why addressing social inequalities is essential for improving well-being for all.